All right, y'all. Welcome back to another video on the Nortex Mining YouTube channel. Today is a little bit of a different category here. Today we're going to talk a little bit about mining and taxes. Specifically, I've got mostly helium mining going on. I did a little bit of GPU mining in 2022. So, in terms of your overall picture, I'll give you basically what I've got going on. And of course, none of this is financial advice. I'm not a professional financial advisor. I'm not a tax professional. I'm not an attorney. So you should definitely speak to someone in your local area who's familiar with the local laws and all the local regulations that you might run into. Um, but in general, I do want to share what I've got going on my end. And so with that, I mean, everybody asks, what tax software do you kind of use to get a better, uh, easier way to kind of import all your wallets, see all your transactions and everything. The best one that I've seen and that I use is Coinly. Um, I don't particularly love it 100%. It's not perfect. You're still gonna need to do some tweaking. So, um, not again, not perfect, but it definitely it'll do, and it'll import all your wallets, including your Helium wallet. Um, it keeps track of all your transactions. Again, things start to get complicated when you get into things like capital gains and losses. So just be careful with the settings on that thing and make sure you're calculating everything correctly. Um, And then an honorable mention for sure goes out to FairSpot. They have a tool that you paste in your wallet address, and then it kind of just quickly spits out your earnings for the year, how much HNT, how many dollars. So that's a pretty cool tool. I'll have these linked in the description below. Capital gains and losses is something that's interesting because if you have losses up to, I think it's about $3,000 in the US, you can potentially write those off on your taxes and kind of um, lower your tax liability, I suppose, a little bit. Um, but yeah, this has kind of saved me a little bit of money on taxes in the past. So something I'm looking to do for my taxes on 2022, especially since I did some harvesting at the end of the year. So um, you know, definitely looking to save a little bit of money on my taxes and then probably turn around and reinvest the savings some other way. So look out for more videos on the channel and what I'm going to be doing moving into 2023. But that's something to be aware of. Obviously, you're going to need to report your business income altogether, and the cost of the coin on the day that you mined it times how many coins you mined on that day, and you total that up for the whole year, and that kind of gets you your income. The other cool thing that I would look into, if I were you, or what I'm looking into, is these business deductions. I mean, there's this you're able to depreciate your hardware over, I think it's 2 years, if not more. But depreciating your hardware, any repairs and maintenance that you had to do for your business, mileage that you might have had to, go and get something fixed if it was off site, um, utilities, any, electric bills that you would have done for your ASIC, GPU mining, things like that. And then office space, depending on only what's utilized for the business, I think is the stipulation behind this one. So, um, things to look into, things to consider when it comes time for your mining business to kind of take a look at what you've got going on in 2022 and try and see how you can optimize some things and maybe save some money here or there. But definitely wanted to cover this in a video and just kind of give you guys an idea of what I've got going on. I'll probably do an update video once I get things filed and sort of an estimate about each one of these things. Coinly's rather expensive if you have a lot of transactions, and on the Helium blockchain, like every reward or the rewards are every 30 minutes, so there's thousands of transactions in a year. Um, so this can kind of get a little bit expensive, and then I'll kind of go through each of these and just kind of give you guys somewhat of an idea of how much you can potentially save. On the cap gains and losses, I think I'm kind of in the camp of like, well, it's kind of lost is lost, right? But if you can save some money and then potentially reinvest that somewhere else, or back into crypto, up to you. You need to make that decision for yourself. But yeah, definitely interesting topics to kind of do your own research on, and wanted to make you guys aware of this. I mean, it's a little bit early. I think in the U.S. the IRS are going to start accepting tax returns here at the end of January, right about there. So you definitely have some time, but wanted to put this on y'all's radar as something to definitely look into, especially if you're new to mining in 2022, or if you have multiple units, or you're setting it up, your mining operation up as a business. Then cool, nothing like it, and yeah, definitely stuff to talk to your tax professional about. So all right, appreciate you guys watching. If you like the content here on the channel, definitely hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up if this was helpful to you in some way. And until the next one, guys, keep those costs low and keep your spirits high. Keep on mining, y'all. I'll see you on the next one.